What's up, Chris? Yeah. Seeing if I can get this priest up pretty high. So I can do some PvP in arena, maybe. There were more bosses, but he didn't seem like he wanted to do them, so let's just... Okay, so we are level 38. I thought we would have gotten a skill. I think we got a passive. Yeah, we got the passive, and at 40 we get Shadow Fiend, which will be fun. Shadow Fiend's usually on Shift D, though. So we're going to have to... we'll just do this Control D and Shift D.
Well, yes.
So.
Technically, the void does want to consume the entire cosmos, but I'll settle for a smaller bite for now.
Thanks for the like, whoever liked it. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this priest up. I want to try to get her high enough that I can start really doing some real PvP with her. Let's see what her rating is, her honor rating. Currently she's 16, so I guess all the honor is across all characters.
Archers, attack! Another down! Do not relent! Another down! Keep fire! Another down! Do not relent!
Well, let me jump through here. That's fucked up. You see that? I can't go through there. Strange. Hey, what's up, Bannon? I'm just trying to stay, I'm trying to Try to bone up for Shadowlands, because I plan on doing a lot of PvP arena with my Discipline Priest, but I don't really remember how to play Discipline in well, I don't know how to play Discipline in BFA, so... How did he die? Ah! Ah! What the hell? I like turned to like go back and heal up this guy and he freaking died. Nice. That was weird. He must have died like instantly. The instant death. I blame Vannon. And I played the monk a little bit, the Brewmaster, in Panda Land. I played the Brewmaster and it was pretty fun. I'm just leveling up this Disc Priest so I can check her. I leveled up the Shadow, but I didn't like the PvP that much. Well, I mean, it was okay, but not as good as it was in Pandaria. The Shadow Priest in Pandaria was my favorite version of the Shadow Priest for PvP. And then for Disc Priest seems okay right now, but I want to level up and do some arena matches and see how it plays out. Maybe even get some high-level gear, we'll see. This guy seems squishy, though. I've healed a lot of people on this character so far, and this monk, out of all the ones I've healed, he seems to be taking the most damage. The easiest one to heal was the Paladin, man. He played Windwalker and Legion. Yeah, it was really strong, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. I played Legion only just long enough to get my characters to, to max out like my main character, or just my Paladin, I guess, and then to, I guess I really didn't do a lot in Legion. I did more in BFA probably than I did in Legion. And not that I did a lot in BFA. I had to throw the fear bomb. I just couldn't resist. It's not the same. Classic's so different, but Classic... Shit, I better hit this guy. I was going to get a drink. Classic is so much more of a grind, and it's not really a grind from like a leveling perspective. It's a grind for me from a repetitiveness perspective, because I've played private vanilla servers for so long and played Classic to the point where when I'm leveling characters on the Alliance, I've done it so many times it becomes really tedious. And I just don't like doing quests in general, to be honest. But leveling the Horde's been a little bit more interesting because I've never really done it before in Classic, so...
On your guard.
Yeah. Wait, what's strong? You said the Windwalker was still strong at the end of the X-Pack? Because you said it was broken at one point. So was it broken bad? I thought you meant it was broken good. You know? Oh, shit. He's really going after that Paladin. That's funny.
by the likes of...
Yeah, Broken Good. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they've changed the hunters so much that I'm really kind of curious about the hunters in retail because I guess there's like all kinds of crazy different kind of specs. Like there's a survival spec where as a hunter you don't even have pets, which is weird. And I've never played that. And apparently the survival hunter in Arena right now is actually one of the stronger characters. So that's pretty cool, you know. To think of a melee hunter that's actually a pretty good arena player, you know, like pretty solid in arena. So, where is this damn lock? So I would like to try, since I'm a big fan of hunters in general, I would like to try hunters, and I would like to level up my original hunter. The one that I created in vanilla that's still sitting around level 80 or something. I might jump on her and just level her up, you know? Or do what I always do, which is create a new character, level them up to around 50 or 60 until I feel comfortable with them, and then jump on my other one, you know, my main one from vanilla. So, man, they are seriously testing my mana pool. Alright, I'm getting a drink. Hopefully he doesn't die. Do I get mana? No, I think later on I get an ability that recoups mana a little bit. Is it neat? Yeah, I mean, I'm totally. I said I haven't played. I quit playing the hunter, and I think I've showed you guys before my original hunter from Vanilla WoW. I stopped playing the hunter once they took away melee weapons. When they took melee weapons away, I told Blizzard to fuck off. I actually sent them a post on the forums. And I didn't say fuck off, but I said you guys are idiots for taking away melee weapons from hunters. I said every MMO I've ever played, hunters have the ability to melee as well as shoot arrows or bows or whatever. And that I told them I would never play my hunter again until you added melee weapons back. Then of course at some point in time, I guess they added them back. I don't know when it was. And so my hunter is still sitting out there like level 80 or whatever level it was. And the funny part was she had melee weapons equipped. And when they took melee weapons away, if you had melee weapons equipped, they wouldn't like unequip them. So, you know what I mean? But I think if I would have, at that time when they took the melee weapons away, unequipped my melee weapons, I don't think I would have been able to put them back on, which was kind of funny, you know. But yeah, I loved survival in Burning Crusade, but it was different. You still had your pet, but it was all based around like stacking like huge amounts of agility, putting up aspect of the monkey, and you were basically almost unkillable. Like I could solo almost any rogue, like I could PvP any rogue 1v1 and almost win every time because I was so hard to kill. You know, rogue would get me, I'd throw up monkey, and I had like 50 or like I had like 50% parry rate or something crazy, you know. It was insane. My brother was a really, really good rogue, like a really solid PvP rogue, and I would duel him in Burning Crusade, and I would beat him every single time, and he hated it. He used to smash his keyboard because he was used to beating me, you know, on that matchup. But so I'd be curious to see this new survival. So actually, I think that's something I'll probably do. Is oh, I finally got a necklace. This is the first necklace I've gotten. So, that's the first necklace I've gotten on this character. So I think you know, that's something I'll definitely do is try out the hunter in retail. But all I'm doing is trying to get used to these characters again, so that when Shadowlands come out, I can actually kind of maybe play my character. But then who knows? Maybe I'll have to like get used to them, you know, all over again, because maybe when Shadowlands comes out, you know, we'll have to do something else. But let's take a look at the hunter class, you know. See what you did to me, Vannon. So like, if we change realms, I really should start creating my streams and just stop calling them stuff and just say playing you know, Julian, you know, caffeine injected playing MMOs or something, you know, and just. But if we go to Tichondrius is a really good server, and it's full. It's the best American PvP realm, and I've got quite a few characters here because I used to PvP on this realm. I don't know where my hunter is. Okay, she's not here. So my hunter is probably on Emerald Dream, would be my next guess. Yeah, this is my original vanilla hunter that I created. See, she had these melee weapons equipped, and when they took melee weapons away, they didn't unequip them. And she's actually wearing the original gear from vanilla, which is funny. And not this isn't transmog. This is actually the gear, you know, that I got in 2004 or 2005. Yeah, they got rid of the dead zone. Yep, I think it was around the same time. They might have gotten rid of it before they removed the melee weapons, but dead zone was removed. But you can see here, this is my original hunter. And if you ever watch me play hunters, I always have a pet called Hopper. And this is the original pet I had. This is all from 2000. Like, if you look at my slash played on this character, it's probably not a ton, but it's going to be fairly, you know, 95 days is a pretty good amount of time. This isn't a character I created recently. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you look at her gear, she's wearing the original items. What would be, you know, it'd be really neat to add to WoW is add a timestamp on the item description that shows when you got the item. That would be really cool. You know, I used to play on Tychoners. Yeah, I was in the guild. Hey, I'm MVP with like let's see, Mage Kid, Venruki. You know, Venruki the Mage. He's like really good at mages. Actually, I don't know if he's won the Arena Grand Championships, but he's definitely been in the Arena Grand Championships. I think he might have won. And then also that rogue that was really big for a long time. That little Asian kid. I think he was Asian. He was in the guild. Rekful was in my guild. I actually played with Venruki a little bit. He's kind of a weird guy, but super great players, you know. And here's the, you know, original Beastalkers. The only thing I never got was so funny is the leggings. I never could get the Beastalker leggings. I ran that instance, I swear, like 100 times. Every time it dropped, somebody else would outroll me, and classes that didn't even need it would outroll me. It would get ninja looted, all kinds of shit. And for some reason, I could never get the leggings, which really made me mad. But yeah, this is the side of the NC Path, which is a faction. You have to get Exalted Reputation with the Silithus rep to get this one. And then this is just something I got in the Burning Crusade, I think. But yeah, you can see, I'm actually curious. I don't know what would happen if I unequip these. See how it looks different? See how it looks like, let's check that, let's test that. See how there's these two slots here. And I've never unequipped these since they took melee weapons away. These two weapons have always been equipped. So let's try something. I'm just curious what it looks like. Your guild was, hey, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, Tichondrius, back then when they didn't have the linked realms and stuff, and they had battle groups sort of, but like when I played Arena on Tichondrius, it was so tough. All the players there were so good. And then when I actually transferred some of my characters over to Skywall, it was like so much easier. I mean, like on Tichondrius, I'd get up to like, you'd hit 1800 and the competition started getting really stiff. And it didn't get stiff on Skywall until you got up around like 1900, you know. It's still the same. It still looks the same. So it used to be you had the bow, you had like your bow, you had like your offhand, and then you had your arrow slot as well, because arrows, right? Well, didn't they at some point take this away and all you had was just a slot for your bow? I can't remember. Somebody would have to explain that to me. Well, they changed it, Reptilian, right? I wondered about that. So if I unequip those, well, let's see. Let's take. Do we have a one-handed weapon here? One-handed mace. Oh yeah, look. It says you do not have the acquired proficiency. So let's look at the hunters. Let's kill this music. It's way too loud. Actually, let me shut my window here. I get the stupid air conditioning unit right outside my window. I'll be right back. Too much background noise. That damn air conditioning unit's right outside my office window. Super cold today in Florida, which is awesome. Yeah. So it looks like, let's see, professions, skills. Where's my weapon skills at? Spellbook. Here we go. Hunters perform best with the following weapons: bows, crossbows, guns. They can also. It says you can equip axes and daggers. You just can't dual wield, right? So you can use one-handed weapons, but you can't dual wield. I don't have a dagger, I guess. Yeah, they don't dual wield. So that's interesting. So yeah, if we go back to my main hunter, if I unequip those weapons, I wouldn't be able to put them back on. So it's like I don't want to take them off. Just to prove to people that yes, once they took away the ability for hunters to melee, I basically put a post on the Blizzard's forum saying you guys suck and I'll never play a hunter again until you bring it back. But I guess they brought it back. At least they brought back the fact that you can use melee weapons, right? Because I'm a survival hunter. What does a survival hunter do then? So okay, now you guys got me all wanting to play a hunter. Because I don't know anything about spawn and heirloom. Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I didn't think about that. Let's do that. I'm just gonna start creating streams and just start because you know you guys know I've been struggling playing Classic WoW just because it's such a it's not like a grind, but it's like it forces me to have to do quests really, and I'm kind of tired of quests and MMOs. I mean, I've played MMOs for so long, I'm really tired of doing quests, especially ones I've already done. You know, it's like I've already done these. You know, it's just repetitive content. That's why I had a really hard time playing the Alliance anymore because I'm just doing the same shit I've already done a million times over. Anyway, so let's like you said, let's spawn an heirloom, and we're just gonna go hunter. And look, they have survival, marksmanship. We'll just do survival, I guess, right? Oh, so even here, like let's say if I do marksmanship, so we don't even, it won't even let me spawn a dagger. Well, I can spawn a sword. Well, here, let's do this. Let's go class rogue, and we'll just spawn this dagger. Ah, there you go. So you can dual wield, right? Okay, so I guess you can still dual wield. Vannon. And what's my... Oops, sorry. What's my spec? So right now I'm survival. So, adaptive ranger who favors using explosives, animal venom, and coordinated attacks with their bonded beast. So they do have a pet. I thought survival didn't have a pet. I thought survival didn't have a pet. I'm confused now. Alright guys, let's figure this out. Here, we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, let's go, WoW, battle... Oh, Zaroth, survival, hunter, guide. Survival hunter is awesome. You know that's a great video when someone calls it in caps. Millennial, right here, millennial. Let's look and see if we can see somebody that I recognize. Most of these people here, Bellular, the hunter, Rita Battle. Actually, I like Bellular. Bellular is not bad, but he talks a little fast. Is it fun? The new Survival Hunter spec overhaul? That was 1 year ago, so Survival Hunter's been around a while, I guess. Well, let's try... Who's got a lot of views? This guy's got 40,000 views, even though it says Survival Hunter is awesome! Here we go. I just couldn't go to a guy who says Survival Hunter is awesome in caps.
Close and from afar from your poisons and bombs. And of course,
I've watched videos from this guy before. I recognize his voice.
fledged spec. It is primarily a melee DPS, sadly no dual wields yet, one can hope, but you stuck on...
Well, he says sadly no dual wields yet. Well, how come I could just dual wield? Maybe they added it. Did they add it in like be in patch 8. Or 8.25, 8.2.5 maybe?
On a two-hander, dealing damage up close and from afar from your poisons and bombs. And of course, with your trusty companion pets. As for your general kit, hasn't changed in comparison to your ranged siblings, still bringing quite a lot of utility and CC, with the added bonus of being highly versatile and mobile melee. Now, before we actually get to talk about your rotation...
Let's take a look at arena. Current arena ratings 2200 plus, right? So if we go to 2200 plus 3v3 and we do hunter only, right? Hunter. Okay, we have Hunter, and the primary Hunter spec is survival, 89.4% survival, and of course the realm's showing the top fit. You know, Tyke Hunters is always going to be on the top here, and the races are human. Actually, there's quite a few night elves. Human, night elf. Actually, I'm surprised. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's go to. How do I get to players? Oh no, I don't want. Sorry, I didn't want to do that. Let's go back. If we go to scroll down here, we can see. Let's take a look at a night elf hunter, who's rated 2722. Now he's only at a 56% win percentage, which isn't really that great. Here's one at 58%. That's not in your business. And he, of course, he's on Tichondrius. I'm just curious what gear he has. That's why I'm going here. So he's got a pole arm, force multiplier enchant. Look at his transmog. It's crazy looking. That's kind of interesting helm he's got going on there. His guild is Grime. I like that. That's a good guild name, Grime. So yeah, I don't know. I have dual weapons on here. And I just swung my dagger. So it looks like you could dual wield here. I think you know what's going to happen, guys. We're going to have to create a hunter and figure this out. All right, so we are going to... I think we're going to have to create a hunter. I'm changing the stream. It's not World of Warcraft. Actually, let's stop this stream. We'll start a new one. I'll be right back.